Hey, morning everybody. The CR&E Morning Brew. What is today? August 11th, I think. You guys hear me okay? Stormy Sky Rail Productions. Good morning. Lee from Anfield. Good morning. Kyle Stevens. Scully Kill. Good morning, sir. How is everybody doing? Appreciate you guys stopping in this morning. Who else we got in here? Grandpa Rails. Oh, just stop by to say hi. Have an awesome day. He's off to work. Okay. Have a great day at work. John Beniki, good morning. Awesome to see you in here as well. Audio and video sound great. Awesome. Thank you, John. Good. Maybe I finally got it figured out. I got the earbud in. I think I got it actually on and working. Like the last time. Oh, boy. Thursday already. It's good. It's good. This computer a little bit closer to me. I can actually see the chat better. All right. So, Remy Rail Enthusiast, good morning to you. Hang on 1 second. Oh, sorry about that. Slow him down a little bit. I got the next manifest running today, the next freight. Pull out my SD40-3s. Been running the ES44s for a while with the stack train, so something a little different today. Green hoppers, 2-bay hoppers, box cars. Something different. I do some work today. I think I'm gonna hate to say it, but I think I'm going to hey Wigwag. What's up, my friend? There he is. There's Wilmer. Good morning. There's my buddy Joe. Joe Rader. Good morning. Morning, good morning. Guys, I've been kind of out of the loop a little bit this week as far as watching videos and stuff, so I do apologize. I'm trying to get caught up over the next few days. Hey, John 87th. Good morning. So yeah, funny story. The boss came up to me last week, Friday. I think it was Friday. It had to be Friday or Wednesday, because I work every Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and asked me, kind of threw a little bribe my way and said, if you can help me out and work Tuesday next week, meaning this past Tuesday, we'll give you Friday off. I was like, Been a while since I did 3 12s in a row. And a lot of you guys probably do 5 12s, so you don't have any sympathy for me. I get it. I used to do that myself. So I took it. So I was pretty exhausted last week. Pretty much every day I was kind of really tired by the time I got home. They were just rough days too. But anyways, so I'm off until Monday, so that's pretty cool. I'll hang out with one of my buddies on Saturday, a couple buddies. Mr. Indian Head Valley over there. Hey, Wilmer, is Dwayne gonna make it? I think I saw his truck broke down or something like that. Up the railroad enthusiast. How you doing? Trackside Mike. Hey, what's going on, buddy? So I don't know if I think he was planning on coming. Pappy is coming. We'll hang out with Wilmer for the day.
Dwayne might come. Dwayne's Fork and Spoon. We'll see. That'd be fun. Get to play a Wilmer's new locomotive, maybe.
That'd be fun.
Off the rails. Good day.
How are you?
Where's Artie in? We talked to Artie. I haven't seen him in the chats
Last few days.
First thing, I haven't really been in much. I went a little bit on Daryl's stream yesterday.
Just to say hi, see what that was about. Then
A little bit of Tony on Tuesday. Where's D-Row, Daryl? What's going on, buddy? Good show last night. I caught a good part of it. I was half asleep, but I caught a good part of it. And then Tony on Tuesday, for On Track Tuesday, he was having some technical difficulties, unless I was, I don't know. And then I basically fell asleep. Like I said, I just been really tired from working. Mr. Show, Steve. I go back and watch it. It's a good topic too if you guys want to get into something like that. As far as what do you guys think of that? Jeff Bennington and Elkhorn Valley Railroad. Hey Jeff, how you doing? So, what do you guys think of that? I want to say I'm surprised that Sparky kind of stepping aside for his Wednesday shows. We've had some good times with Sparky. It's been, like he said, 5 years? Right around 5 years. So it's interesting. It's kind of like an end of an era almost. Like, he was one of the first guys I started watching, especially with the live streams and that. He kind of hit that early on. And it's going to be kind of, kind of sad for a lot of guys. I think it's the start of a new era for him, though. I'm kind of excited for him. I think he was feeling, I don't want to speak for Sparky because I don't know this to be a fact, but I could see where maybe he was starting to feel like it's kind of becoming like the same old, and wanted to move on to bigger and better things, maybe, is my thinking. I don't know. Just wanted to represent my buddy Jeff Pennington. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was one of the first cups that he ever bought was one of mine. So I have most definitely returned the favor. He's got a really nice channel there. Nice end scale layouts. Check out Jeff if you guys get a chance and haven't already checked him out. He's done some just live running where they just turn the camera on for an hour or so and let it run around. And interesting. Nice layout. But I think it's an interesting concept. I mean, like Sparky said, nobody really owns the airways. We just always kind of had like an unwritten respect for one another that, okay, we know he basically has that 7 o'clock Wednesday slot. And he was basically saying, I'm stepping aside. So anybody that wants to come up and take that slot, or whoever, multiple people, it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, now it's open, if you will, Hi, Corey. You too, man. You too. Have a great day. Don't work too hard. Nice mug. I have 50 best dad in the world mugs. Well, you must be the best dad in the world then if you got 50 of them. That's awesome. But you know what you've got for Father's Day all these years. Yeah, it is a little sad, Mike. He's not going away. He's going to do other things. And I'm sure he'll pop up with some impromptu live streams and things like that. I think he was saying he does want to do the that's what I mean. With the cups. Well, there you go, Jeff. Listen, I enjoy doing this. There's days I come on here and I'm like, man, I just really have nothing. It's just nothing new to show, nothing really to talk about. I kind of almost rely on you guys in the chat to kind of keep it going and get me on a subject that maybe I get animated about, you know. And so, you know, for me today, this was kind of, you know, take this the wrong way, kind of perfect that Sparky announced this on his channel last night because it gives us a chance to talk about it today as well. As I know Daryl went on last night and some guys were talking about that because um, he's got an interesting concept there too. You know, Daryl's on the West Coast, John Dilly. I don't know. I think Split Rock. I know he's out that way. I don't know where exactly. Bernard C's out there. Steve 87th is out that way. Bunch of guys. Just in the United States, even, you know, and you get you guys in Australia and all that too, which are really West Coast or really East Coast. That's how you want to look at it. Let's see here, Jeff say. Live streams with nothing but trains are all I do. I do need to interact more. Yeah, Jeff, if I have one criticism, it's not even a criticism, to be honest with you. I have typed in, hey, how's it going in there? And it'd be nice to like interact with you a little bit during that. I like watching your trains run, but it'd be nice to be able to ask you questions about, you know, the different trains you're running and different areas of your layout and things like that. You don't even have to talk if you don't want to. You can just type back, you know. But I enjoy it either way. Either way. Joe Rader said Sparky and Vinny are the people who got me started. Yeah, I won't say they got me started like back in with the layout and stuff, but they got me more interested in watching YouTube. And Vinny was another one I watched quite a bit of early on. So you know, just I don't know if they were the pioneers of what we do, but for me, they kind of were. They were more the first ones I came across. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of other ones, and there's guys I don't watch just because I don't know about them or don't have time to watch them. There's just so many good channels. And Steve said something I wanted to go back to if I could find it. This is a really good point. Hey, Jeff, thank you. Up the rouse. Haven't heard anything from already used on a chat the other night with the Palms. Might be catching up on stuff. I don't know what Palms is. POMMS. Steve, I'm going to find that comment because it was a good comment. I'm just going to find it in the chat here. Sorry, man. Well, if you do talk to him, tell him, you know, hope he's getting better and feeling better, and we miss him. That goofball. Ooh, that's good news. So, there it is. I think during the pandemic, things really took off and had lots of time. Now there's a lot more shows, less time to do it. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Just think about it. And we've said this before on this show and many other shows. Traditionally, at least here in the East and in the Northeast, wintertime is more of your traditional hobby model railroad season, if you will. October, November through, you know, April, May, whatever. Just because of the weather, people are inside more, you know. In summertime is the opposite way. Now, it may be backwards out on the West Coast where it's hot as can be in the summer. So maybe you're inside more if your layout's air conditioned. Like I know Daryl is out in the garage, and I don't think it's air conditioned. A lot of you guys got sheds that are air conditioned. Mike Pfeiffer's got his shed back up and running. He's building his new end scale layout in the shed after all his delays with getting the air and heat unit up in there. There's Bernard. I was just asking. Just talking about you with the being out there in, I believe, Colorado, Nevada area. I think my family got some crazy chat going on here. I don't know what's happening. Train freak, good morning. No, that's a good point there, Steve. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Me and Pappy and Dwayne's Fork and Spoon are gonna go hang out with Wilmer Saturday at his house, and then over to his friend Dave's house. And hopefully go operate on that layout. Should be a good time. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Oh, that's like Daryl was saying. It's like he doesn't necessarily want to be the West Coast representative. He just is on the West Coast, wants to do a West Coast chat. So for a minute there, I was thinking some guys were getting a little funny about it, and I don't know, maybe it's all up to those guys to talk it out and see what would work. But I personally think it's a good idea. I don't think the West Coast is really represented that much. Well, again, I can't honestly say that. Probably because of the time difference, I don't get to see a lot of the West Coast stuff, especially if it's live, because of the fact that it's too late in the evening. So either way, I think that you would do a great job in that time slot, Daryl. No matter what, I think on Wednesday nights, no matter what time slot you go with. I mean, it's listen, guys. I don't think anybody's like it's nice if you do. Most people start at 4, maybe 5, where most people are on the West Coast are at work or in traffic. Yeah. I think that's what he's getting at, and he's trying. I think what he was, and not to put words in your mouth, Daryl, but it sounded like you were trying to see what guys like, just run it by the community, see what guys thought, because he doesn't want to alienate the East Coast guys, but he wants to kind of not cater to, but do something beneficial that are more convenient for the West Coast guys. Because I don't know about you, but like I don't get out of work till 6, so the 7 o'clock shows. Even that, I'm having to try to rush to get to, And like with Sparky being at 7, a lot of Wednesdays I work till 7. As if we have a morning meeting or not. If we have a meeting, I get out at 6, or at least in theory. My quitting time is 6. As a nurse, you can't just walk off the job when the clock says you can. You have to stay until somebody takes over your patients or you're able to discharge them. But if we do not have a meeting, then I come in an hour later in the morning and I have to work till 7. Kind of one of those things. So a lot of times I wouldn't even be home when Sparky started. By the time I got home and settled in, he'd be damn near done. He generally kept it at that hour mark for the most part. I've never been so good at that. There's days I do. Especially lined up also. Oh, you taking us shopping, Wilmer? Or probably taking us fishing. Happy likes that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Wilmer. Can't wait. Yeah. Where'd he go? Hey, hi, Dwight. Curly Express. How are you, man? Boomer, have a great day. Cannot wait to see you Saturday. And stay safe. Catch you in a couple days. Hey, Thomas, good morning. How are you? Many people West of the Mississippi, but since many people are on the East Coast, they don't get on. Yeah, and like I said, I'm guilty myself. I don't necessarily, I don't know, I know a lot of the guys out there. Maybe it's because they don't go on. I know there's a lot of channels that I see some great modeling on. I don't know. And it's kind of the dilemma. Do you just kind of, speaking of Daryl and the guys on the West Coast, you just kind of do your thing, and then us guys will either join you or not. That's kind of what I was saying about it. It's like you kind of got to go and do what's best for you guys out there, make it convenient for you guys, and then we're gonna either tag along or we're not, you know. And I get not wanting to, you know, either upset or alienate or whatever, but here again, you might get somebody on the East Coast area pick up that 7 o'clock slot, and then you guys out there pick up the 7 o'clock slot. You know, so the times would actually be different. We may go on at 7 here, where it would be what, 4 o'clock there on the California time, or where you're at, Steve, where you're in Washington, I think. So, and when you go on at 7, it's pushing 10 o'clock here, so we may not get a lot of people on the West Coast, depending on what day of the week it is. And Wednesday night, I could probably, because I would be off on Thursday, so just depending on how tired and stuff I am. So I'd probably at least pop in for a minute. Oh, hey, geez. Thank you. Where'd that come from? Darren, man, you don't got to do that, man. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Good morning. How you feeling, man? Wow, man, that's too kind. You didn't have to do that, but thanks. I'll take your money. Darren's a good friend, man. How's the back feeling? See, and that's what I'm kind of saying, Dwight. No matter where you're from, if people want to come watch it, they're going to come and watch it. You know, um, and it's you know, you want to get the viewers, you want to appease as many people as you can, and it's a great community. So you want people to come in, you enjoy their chat, you enjoy having them in and all that stuff. But it's what are you gonna do? Yeah, he's pretty much live 24/7. You're right. You know, and that's the thing too. Like a lot of them don't. They don't for whatever reason. That's good. Glad to hear that, man. Popped into your Twitch thing last night for a minute. I fell asleep. Not because of you. I was just tired. Dave, I like the earlier time. Sure starts the day off good. 600 really works for me. Well, how's the 9 o'clock working out for this show? You guys liking it or no? I'm liking it, but okay, wig wag. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to go. Today. Oh, you going fishing today? Cool. They ought to like that. I gotta go help my daughter hang some shelves at her apartment. Oh, hey, Fred, I meant to say hi to you. I seen you in here a while back, Fred E. Where'd you go? I know I saw you up there. Anyways, I see your video the other day. You are extending the layout. That's pretty cool. So 9 o'clock here is good time out there for them. So it's like 6 o'clock for you guys out there in the west. 6, 7 o'clock. He's 3 hours behind Pappy on the west coast. Now you're actually going into work on. A lot of people are starting to actually go back. Oh, hi, Gary. I'm sorry, I didn't see you in there. Well, hello, and goodbye. Thanks for popping in. Uh, yeah, I probably should cut the grass today, too. Damn it. Either today or tomorrow. I gotta look at the weather. I guess it looks nice out there now. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. I'll be gone all day Saturday, so it'll be today or tomorrow. I don't have a big yard, so it don't take me very long. But, anyways. If I get my wish at work. If I get my wish at work for a schedule change, I'd like to do a weekly live at 3 p.m. Eastern. Not sure how well that would work with most people at work, but that would be noon Pacific. Well, you'd probably get a lot of guys that don't work. You might get some of the overseas guys at time. What time would that be for them? That might be, I don't know. Or maybe not. They're all never sleeps. Yeah. When do you go live? I know Daryl popped in last week or something. I'd be up for that, potentially, depending when it is. If you wanted an extra guest or somebody different. That's okay, Trackside Mike. You know, that's the thing with this show. It's very, very laid back. Just, you know, it's just whatever. Talk about whatever. Pop in and out as you can. Usually I go for the hour. Sometimes I go over, depending what I have going on. Um, so Sunday at 5 p.m. UK time. All right, that's a lot of math. What time is it on the East Coast? 5 p.m. UK time. Yeah, well, John, I do appreciate it. You know, don't get yourself in trouble. I don't want anyone getting in trouble because they're listening on my silly channel here, but I do appreciate it. And as I agree, Jason, it's really, you're not going to appease everybody with anything, anytime. You know, it's you just got to try to do what's best for you and what's going to, work for the majority of people, I guess. But you're always going to have people that aren't going to like it or be able to join in or things like that. Yeah. Then the phone rings. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I tried something different today. I pulled out my SD40-3s, a couple of them. Put up the manifest mixed freight. And I've been running the stack train for a while. Oh, excuse me. So I thought I'd switch it up a little bit. That's why 7 a.m. Saturday is hard, but I try to get to that one. What is 7 a.m. Saturday? I don't watch a lot on the weekends, like live shows. Weekends are generally pretty busy, and spend time with the wife. Let's go live, Whatever is around will just come no matter what time of the day it is. Yeah, I mean, if guys want to watch you, they're going to watch you. They're going to seek you out. They're going to find you. They're going to share it. Things like that, you know. And I mean, this show's grown a little bit, you know. I don't know if it's a different time because originally I started at 7 or 7:30 East Coast time. So that was, not great for all you guys on the West Coast. Now, like Artie and some of the guys over there liked it a little better because it was a better time for them. Now, for them to watch, it's much later in the day, so like evening, bedtime, like middle of the night kind of stuff. So this is what it is. You just got to be like, I don't sleep in usually, but there's times that I do. Sleeping in for me would be like 7 o'clock, I'm up at 4 o'clock every day. So well, that's kind of cool, Thomas. I find yourself some cool railroad spikes there and some other paraphernalia. Okay, sounds good. It's a gold chew time for me. I catch most streams around this time if they are on. Sometimes they keep me up late. It's 9:30 for him there. Okay. Okay. That's why, like Artie was saying, he liked it when I was on a little earlier because it wasn't quite as late. Because he'll come on sometimes too. 10 a.m. Saturday is back on track. Oh, that's right. I always forget about that one. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be. I'm not saying it disrespectfully. I said Saturdays and Sundays. I'm pretty packed with stuff most of the time. Hey, the plumber, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in. Yeah, Curly. Hi, Daryl. Thanks for coming by. Early bird gets the worm. The early worm gets eaten by the bird. Steve Childers time slot he has on Friday, so I can join at lunch and hope to let everyone see a 1-1 scale train go by. Ah, what time's he on? Noonish? See, I work on Friday. Most of the time. That's just it too. Like, um, sometimes I get out of work and it's like I don't feel like doing anything. Time to get home and eat dinner and stuff. It's time for bed. I'm just tired. I'm an old man. I'm going out and partying for this guy. Oh, those days have been long gone. Sometimes I will come down here and run a train or something to relax. And if there's a show or something, I'll kick it on. But all right, Fred, thanks for stopping in, my friend. Keep up the good build there, man. It was looking good. Looking real good. I love the cargo plant. Hey, Jessica, how you doing, bud? Yeah, feel the twains. Twains, feel the twains. What's that when you can get a one to one a live train running? So, come to the conclusion, I think I'm going to have to tear up a couple of turnouts and move them. I don't want to. I think it's going to be better for that candy company. Oh, actually, it's 10:30 a.m. slot. Okay. Well, he goes on a couple times. I mean, we had a sidetrack Sunday thing when it's his turn. I've seen him on Mondays, and then I've seen him on after on track Tuesday. So I don't really know what his exact show is. Holy shit! You're alive. Where you been? You just ignoring me, I see. It's all right, mate. How you feeling, man? Well, maybe they booted you out of here, man. Nobody wanted to see you anymore. Hey, Anthony. Hey, buddy, I got that Monday off too. That weekend, I'm coming down to see you. The Friday and Monday. So you better take some vacation time. Oh, yeah. There's just so many times I've seen one, like I was driving, couldn't get the phone out of my pocket, and my wife would be driving. I'm trying to get the phone, the camera on, and by the time I do, she's already flying by it. I'm like, what are you gonna do? The rail fanning. It's a struggle. Well, I got way back in the chat somehow. So I use messing with baseball bat. Hope it was in your layout and the baseball bat. Okay, excuse me. I'm actually caught up now on the chat, I think. So, yeah, well, good to see you already. I was just saying earlier that I haven't seen you much this week, but I haven't really been on much either this week. So, but yeah. Hey, Bird, Syracuse Rail fan, how are you? Yeah, a trip to Pennsylvania. I'm no joke. Where at? Getting this sidetrack quad Steve built and gang that 7.5 gauge American Steve built is unbelievably cool. Okay. Is that the one he was talking about being at Saturday mornings? Thanks, Pappy. Well, have a great day. You didn't have to do that. It was very kind. Appreciate that.
times, you know.
Boss is paging me. Gotta run. See you
Saturday. Yeah, I
can't wait, man. Can't wait. We'll have to text with each other. See if you want to meet up somewhere and then head over there. Get there around the same time or what? We'll figure it out.
Steve recorded the American, but he is fixing it up.
That's my dream. Everybody get the hell out of my way so I just play trains all weekend. I don't have to worry about doing anything else or spending time with anybody else. I just do train stuff all weekend. First time going out of state, really? Okay. Are you in New York? Where are you at? That's in case you're not going real far, but Pennsylvania's a nice state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wonder what happened with those clips animation. Those are cool. I like that you do that. You should keep doing that if you can. Just make the bubbles longer. Make them stay up there longer so my old ass can read them. That's a better way of wording it.
They're off the rails than I did, but yeah. And we don't bite him. Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. How you doing? Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm kind of working my way around this way now. In the corner. Got my Dairy Queen. And there's the start of the candy company. Getting there. I got a new little section of backdrop here. Fill this little space in there. I just got that in the mail yesterday. Put that up last night.
I got that from Trackside Scenery. Joey Picard.
Gave him the measurements and he made it up and had it out to me pretty quick. So I'm gonna finish that up and now I can start finishing up like the parking lot and that kind of thing. But I think I'm gonna have to extend that spur, so I'm gonna have to maybe rearrange those turnouts over there. Yeah, I mean, there's a guy selling them, and I was looking at them, and I don't know, look 3D printed, which is fine, but not very finely printed. I don't know if that makes sense. They looked kind of like the brick looked really chunky and stuff like that. I mean, it was about $50, and it was already, I guess, when I had it really painted or anything like that. Other than that, the only McDonald's I see are like the old arched ones, and I'm running a modern day layout, so it's not going to work for me. I've seen some more modern Burger Kings from Vollmer, Vollmer. I think that's how you pronounce it, but they're all from like between the price being about $50 and the shipping. I'm looking at probably paying close to $100 for this thing, 75 to $100
for one building, and I'm not sure I'm willing to do that right now.
Yeah. That's just it. You get busy. It's summertime. You know, you're doing stuff with the family. You're out and about. You know, you're getting to doing other things. You know, and that's one downside too with the live streaming. Maybe not downside, but you kind of get into doing that, and you're not really working on things. And it's hard to work on stuff live, um, unless you find somebody like Daryl was gracious enough to help me out when I did the river tour. When I was working on the spring swing bridge, there's a few guys kind of getting upset. I don't want to say upset, but like they weren't getting their questions answered because I wasn't keeping up with the chat. I was paying attention to what I was doing with the scenery. And like I said, unless you have somebody on live with you that can verbalize to you, hey, you know, Jason, a frame freak wants to know what material you're using to do that road, or you know, whatever the case may be, and then you can actually answer while you're still working, even you know. But you gotta have somebody that's willing to do that and is able to do that well, and not get caught up in joking around in the chat and goofing off. And you need them to be kind of watching it for you so you can address questions and stuff like that. Uh, I don't know. I get the editing part. I understand that part of it. I don't want to. I don't mean this in any disrespectful way to anybody, but I don't want to sit there watching you put drops of glue on stuff and do scenery stuff. And I'd rather it be in a video that's condensed and to the point, and I can rewind and go back to and say, okay, this is how he actually did the wiring, or this is how he actually did this or that. You know, and I can pause it. And I'm not a big fan of watching guys do things live. The only exception I've seen so far would be Chris from Go Via and Go Home. He does a pretty good job of doing live scenery work in that and still keeping up with the chat somehow. I don't know how he does it. I think he has like an iPad or something, so he can keep it like kind of really near where he's working. I don't have that. I have just a computer. So, what are you gonna do? Just missed something back here with. That's true. Alrighty, man. If you had, how does that saying go? If you didn't have bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. Yeah, I have a Burger King from Tyco, but it's like a 1980s version. Now, I have debated, like I told you guys, if somebody really wants that kit, I mean, just tell me. It's yours. It's an old kit. It's technically not open, but it's open. Like the cellophane and stuff is so old that it's, you know, crinkled off of it. The only other option would be maybe off 6 weeks. You mean off the layout for 6 weeks? Yeah, but congratulations on the kid getting married and everything. Those very beautiful pictures. I know the feeling. Off the rails. Okay, no worries. Oh, we have. I like breakfast. Let's see. Let's just come down. The daughter's going to buy our house, but I will build a new one once we get another house. Okay. What was it? Like a downsizing kind of thing, John? Are you going to like a single level or ranch house or something. I don't know. That's we've talked about it before on here. I'd like to eventually do some improvements upstairs because right now we can basically do everything on one floor, living, except for laundry. So I'd like to expand the kitchen into the addition, make that the kitchen, and the kitchen is now. I want to move the laundry up to. It's directly above the laundry room now, anyways. I make that a laundry / mud room, pantry, a combination kind of room like that. But then we wouldn't be having to worry about carrying baskets up and down, and then that would open up my basement for more trains. But that'd be the only thing I'd have to come down here for is the trains. And then my wife has the upstairs for her crafting. So we're slowly getting that together. I moved a few things into the other room, like some of my paints and stuff. I got to figure out how I want to set that up. It's gonna be a little bit there. Eventually, I want to actually get a real paint booth. Right now, I just have a piece of poster board like you have for like science fairs, the three. Where it's like it has the two wings. It's like I don't know how to explain it. But I kind of cut the tops down and folded them in, so it's kind of like I don't know, like a box, like an amphitheater would look like stage. So it kind of catches some of the overspray there, and I kind of made a makeshift. I just use acrylic, so I'm not necessarily worried about overspray and having a fan and all that stuff. Even if I had something like that, I don't really have a great way to vent it outside. So I'll probably just stick with the acrylics. It's enough. It's good enough. And there's some more stuff here. Yeah. Well, maybe it's just me, Jason, and that's why I say I don't mean to offend anybody or knock anybody that does live stream buildings and stuff. Like I said, I think Chris from Go Home does a good job keeping up with stuff when he's doing it. But it's tough because, and again, maybe it's just me because when I'm working on something, my mind is into that. So I'm not thinking about talking to people or responding to people. You know, I'm kind of focused on what I'm doing. And you guys know I mumble. You guys know I talk to myself. So it gets really awkward. So I do a lot of editing. I do some voiceover stuff. Besides the fact that, can you imagine how long it would have been if I would have done any of this live? I mean, the live pour was live enough or long enough. But all this other scenery work, those are hours and hours and hours of video that I edited down to those, 8 to 10 minute videos. And there's a lot of dead time, silence, a lot of me walking away to go get something and come back, and you know what I mean? Stuff like that. I just run the camera. I go up and take a leak and come back down. You know what I mean? The camera will be running still. Don't forget to shut it off or whatever. So if you're live, you couldn't do any of that stuff, or that would all be in there. So I don't know. I have to make an update video. I've actually gotten a decent amount of things done around here. Still got a lot to do. Really should take this 4-day weekend and do some stuff. Well, Saturday I'll be busy, but other than that, we got to get this second level figured out. It's a matter of it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I got to get after it because I don't want to be messing with it when the weather gets crummy. All right, Randall. Yeah, those are those SpongeBob square cabs or whatever they call them, the SD40-3, the rebuilds. And CSX did. Those are the scale train ones. I love them, man. They're nice. the front and rear ditch lights. I love it. It's something so small, so simple, but the windows on the cabs open. I think it's just a cool thing. Because even like the S44s, the ET44s or whatever those are, the Tier 4 and the Tier 3s, they don't do it for scale trains. I think it's just these ST40s. It's pretty cool. Something simple like that. And the chains are metal on these, where they're plastic on the others. So I think that's pretty neat too. That's what we will do on a new house. I think we might be close to agreement on a floor plan. Living on the main, wife crafts upstairs near the basement, hoping for a walkout basement, but not sure. That'd be nice. Wish I had a walkout basement. That'd be kind of nice. But yeah, eventually you think this housing market would straighten itself out, but who knows? What construction stage there, Artie? What are you talking about? Much more stuff until my expansion is up. Oh, you're talking about expansion. We need to work out the space to almost the last millimeter. Heck yeah. Well, this is considered a bungalow. I don't know what you guys know what that is or not, but so if I could ever get that laundry moved upstairs, I probably could take over the laundry room. I'd love to put a bathroom in there. So it's down. I have just a washroom. It don't have to be a shower or nothing like that. Just a washroom, toilet, and a sink kind of thing. Half bath. But if we ever moved, well, we'd probably be going to Florida or somewhere south like that. So I wouldn't have a basement anyways. I would have to do a shed or something. But I honestly think if I ever did move and then have to rebuild, it would not be too level. I mean, I'm excited to get going on it, but at the same time, it's a lot. And guys warned me about that too. And I was like, nah, you're crazy. More is better. So it will be in the long run. I'll be okay. It's just a matter of getting there. In all honesty, if I was able to get into that laundry room, I could probably build a helix, a good helix, something that's going to give me at least a 28 to 32 inch radius, or even a double. That would probably be something that I would do. And get away from the climb that I have, because right now I'm just. And it sometimes is what kind of keeps me from moving forward is the fact I'm not sure how to do something. So I kind of, whatever. Why film cutting, gluing, and painting, weathering unless you are sharing a special painting weathering technique? Say what you did in the update and show results. Shorter video, less editing. That's true. Very true. Hey, Box Guys Jerry, what's going on? How you been, buddy? Hi, Wig. You take care, buddy. Oh, wow. It's like almost doubling what you have. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't even know what the square footage here is. Not bad. So I don't know if I showed if this was done last week or not. I'm going to turn the camera. I did get up the fascia all the way around the first level. Let's go down to this other side of the peninsula. Here's this side of the peninsula. Down through there. Back up. I was already on the gate. No way behind me. Ah, scared you. So I got that accomplished. Like I said, I need to do a video and just show some of the stuff I've been working on and things to come. Hey, Mike, did I say hi to you from the Putnam Junction? If not, hello. Sorry. Change the washer dryer to front load. Then the what? Oh. Agree, and just show what I did in my update, and if I have a live stream of me doing the work, I'll mention it and throw up a card link. That's not a bad idea there. There, I don't know what's on top of them. Yeah. First, I got to get the CEO to agree to that. I'm just tired of when people say they're going to help and then they don't show up. Yeah, that's tough, buddy. Especially when you're limited right now, how much you're allowed to lift and all that stuff. That's what you said there. Well, thanks, Trackside Mike. I will have to get you down the rails here, man. What's that? I had someone. I wouldn't have had tested gravity and speed. Good thing the ground stopped me. Someone threw a pile of crap in you. Oh man, you're not wrong. Right now, the second level is a storage area, and the area over across the swing gate where I need to build the second level is. And I've actually cleaned it up, but it's still got all kinds of stuff I don't know what to do with. At a basement, it would be half wood shop and switching layouts and different scales. You don't think you'd have a run, okay. I like watching just rail fanning. It's very relaxing to me to come down here and just, like we're doing right now, just listening to them run and I got me working on stuff. But they're getting ready to build this molder skid here, this this all dump out of the box, another box under this quick 7 mark. A convenience store. I built the Dairy Queen last weekend. Had a fun kit. Not bad. I painted it all up to match the box. I like that look. It's molded in some colors, but I left the roof so I could pop it off to do lights and stuff, so it's not glued down or anything. I was gonna glue my roofs on, but it's very simple. I'll tell you what, these welders kits, at least for these buildings, very few parts in them. They're very put together really nice, and really pleased with it. I think sometimes welders gets a little carried away with little pieces, parts, and thanks. Yeah, me too. That's those metal wheels, and then the gaps. I don't. Um, I don't. Based off of my experience on the old layout, I was hell bent on making sure everything was tight together, no gaps. That did not work out. Don't do that. You leave at least a little bit of gapping. Not crazy amount, but for expansion, especially being in a basement, especially being in an area where you do get some temperature changes. But it does by leaving some gaps. Hey, I'm rails. Morning. It does sound pretty cool. CJ Raven. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Vernon Ellison, I think I said hi to you. Good morning. Let's see. All right. Dave, thanks for stopping in. You, I don't know if you're still in or not. Sorry, I kind of get behind on the chat. I try to stay up. Even when I'm not working on something, I get behind on the chat. So, I know Mark M&M Rails just put up a video on a single stall engine house. I gotta watch that still. I saw the popped up that you put it up, but I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So you guys go watch that. Yep, you're not wrong, Chesco. Any horizontal surface storage. And the sad thing about it is the whole peninsula is a shelf. I put up a shelf on the bottom. It's about a foot off the ground, and it's just full of boxes and stuff. Oh, thanks, John. Ah, that would be nice. That'd be nice. But per usual, these are Cornerstone, all those Cornerstone kits. Not much to do on it. Now, this is a better picture here. Seriously, that's it. I mean, it's kind of nice. Some of the stuff I've built in the past from them is just, why? Why did I have to put that together? You could have molded that together easily and still gotten the detail out of it, at least in my head. Me too, man. Me too. You know what I like from there? Well, I like the peanut butter parfait from Dairy Queen. But they sell those Buster bars, I think they're called, where it's on a stick, and it's basically the peanut butter parfait on a stick. Tasty. And you can buy them by the box. I think there's 6 in a box. Not that I need 6 in a box, but who needs a lot of things? But yeah, and that's what I'm thinking about doing with this little area right here. Sorry, guys. Get you a little bit closer. So I got the candy company in the corner. Now these chocolates. And then that's going to be the silos, obviously. They say cocoa, milk, and sugar. I put the Mally sign on there above the rail boxcars. And then on the building there, it was a little kitschy, whatever you call it, but it's their colors. So I painted that. It was from the old Magic Pan kit, I think. That office, I cut it down a little bit. This is going to be a road. I think I'm going to do all like restaurants, fast food restaurants. I got that Taco Bell. I don't know if I'm keeping a Taco Bell or not. That is a Menards kit. Not sure if I'm in love with it or not. Thanks, Franklin. I only soldered the curves. I'm not soldering the joints. I just dropped a lot of feeders. Like when guys say they do like every 3 feet, that's what I do. For every stick of flex track there's a feeder. And then, of course, around their switches, and then we have feeders on all the legs of that. At least I do, anyways. Anyways, Heath, how you doing, buddy? That's okay, man. Appreciate you having it on. Nice of you to do that. Good to see you in here. Anyways, yeah, I think I want to do like a row of restaurants, I'm gonna put that not how lane this side. It might just be a straight street. It's not really deep enough to have stuff on both sides of the tracks or the street. Well, you'll see. I'm still playing around with layout, and, the arrangement. Uh, I don't know. Like I said, I might use that Burger King we talked about, the older version. I might not make it a Burger King though. I make it like a closed down Burger King that, you know, who knows? Hardy's Awesome American Restaurant or something like that. I don't know. Could be the name of it. Could be a mom and pop restaurant that took over an old Burger King building. We've got a lot of Burger Kings that closed down for franchises or whatever, and they get closed. one one up the top of the street here is still open. Like they just rebuilt. I made it 5 years ago. Tore the old one down and rebuilt it to the more modern looking one. Even more modern looking than that one from Volmer. And it's a shame because that uh, Summit Kits, whatever that guy's name is, Summit Hobbies. He makes some really nice stuff. Not cheap, but worth it. Um, you got to paint them and put them all together. I wouldn't mind getting a Waffle House. It's pretty cool. He has, I think, a Starbucks, a couple different versions of Taco Bell's, they got KFC, stuff like that. But definitely worth it. You could, and I think there are a couple gas stations. There's a lot of stuff. You have to go on this site. Let me see if I can find it. I'll pull it up. I gotta find it first. Where was it? I saved it, but I didn't. There it is. Summit Custom Cuts. There it is. There's some cool background buildings. There's a Lowe's and a bunch of different things. I'm gonna bring them up there. There we go. Yeah, there's a custom cuts. So, you did some good work there, man. Let's check them out. But yeah, you got a bunch of stuff. There's Starbucks, bank building. There's some good background buildings too. I think he had a Lowe's. There's a nice strip mall. Different areas of like Taco Bell. It'd be kind of cool. So, well, you started going to college at Palmer. Sorry, just between thought. Where she heading off to college at? Yeah, he's popped in for a second.
Bank robbery scene.
Yeah, I mean, he does do nice work.
Yeah. So
I mean, the kit. I mean, listen, it's a detailed kit. It's
all custom cut and everything like that is $75 for the kit.
you can buy it already built and already painted and ready to install, but it's $270. So I mean, it just depends on your skill level and how much time you want to put into it. For that building,
It's
pretty cool what he does. There's a Walmart Supercenter I'm looking at here. It's a background building. 35 inches by 5 inches by
3 which is
99.95. 295 built, ready to install. Built up, painted, ready to install.
295.
And this guy got a great layout too, man.
Um,
He's a modeler as well, so. There's a 400 square foot room.
what is it? Texas?
There's modeling in Texas. The main city of Waycross,
It's fictional based on a mix between
Hearn, Texas, and Pittsburgh, Texas.
yeah. Under Livingston and LaGrange.
Hey, yeah, check that out. There's a link for you guys.
I'll throw that up there if you guys want to actually go to the link. It'll take you to his
It'll take you to his
YouTube channel as well for the training stuff.
I know a couple of guys that have some of his kits and they love them.
Put Dave in a corner, not a corner.
Like a Texas Roadhouse? I don't know. Listen, if you email, because I emailed him about the contact, if you're talking about the Summit custom models,
Um,
I did contact him about
doing at McDonald's, and he said that you just can't seem to get the licensing from McDonald's.
since he sells this stuff for money, obviously for profit, he has to make sure he's not going to get sued for things, of course, And I haven't seen like a Burger King either.
So I mean, he's got what he can do. He does.
But if you have something specific that you wanted to look at doing, he can.
Well, potentially he can. It just depends on, like I said, licensing and all that kind of stuff.
You can definitely contact him. He did reach out back to me and
Answer my questions and stuff. So, a lot of times you'll email people and they never get back to you, and that, so it's frustrating after.
hey John, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. For security scene,
I'm looking there.
cartridges and stuff.
Yeah, man, it's hard to find. Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's a little pricey. Some of the stuff isn't as expensive. Like there's a Walmart that he has there that, and the same thing with the Lowe's. It doesn't look like it'll be overly difficult to paint yourself and put together yourself. Some of these kits, like the Taco Bell kit, looks like a lot. The thing with the Waffle House, just because of different colors. I noticed on the Waffle House, if you open the PDF form on that one, it might be on all of them, he lists the colors of paint that he uses. So, to give you an idea of what to go with. Like the Dairy Queen here is all craft paint. I painted the whole thing with craft paint from Walmart and Michaels, those little bottles. And I kind of had a guess on the colors. I just kind of looked at the picture on the box and got things as close as I could. I don't think it came out bad at all. I picked up for really tiny brushes. I did all those little blocks and stuff on there, little bricks on the front. So it came out pretty decent.
Um, Trying to readjust this thing.
I don't mind painting and stuff, but no, Bernard, I did not build any of my turnouts. They're all Pico. Got a few Atlas curved turnouts,
But most of them are Pico.
yeah. Looks like a lot of parts. That's what I'm saying. Some of the kits are probably not as bad to build.
No, thanks. Sierra's not able to catch. System of loaded coal train up Marion, Arkansas. 69 from Toronto was the second year. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but you'd probably love to see that. Yeah. Yeah, same here. I build I'm pretty much modern. Like within the last, 5 years, 10 years, I guess. So it does limit you a little bit. Like if you want to run some of the older stuff, like even some of these hoppers are a little older. But that's all right. I put that Chessie picture up for the thumbnail, and I should have got my Chessie locomotive on. I didn't even think about it. I ran that today. So
I wanted H. Oh, I see. It's you on that scale. Yeah, that's cool.
I just got to notice that Jack is live. I'm surprised. No, he's never online. I already sent him a photo. Davis probably the lead locomotive on that. Consists now. System 150 was suffering a mechanical problem. This is modeling a small southern town mixed bag of all structure types, everything from 60s to 2000s, fits right in. Yeah, that's not a knife. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. You know, I got to dig it out. It's so freaking buried in one of these boxes down here. I feel bad now. Feel bad, buddy. Kyle. Lucky I was able to see this pretty easily and on top of that box. So I'll run it. I'll run it. Just for you, buddy. How well I run with these ones. Gonna run with them or not. So we'll find out. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me see if I can do something here for Kyle. Keep promising I'll run this stuff, and I always forget to run it. That sounds nice, don't it? I don't know how well these are speed nets together. I'm going to run these together. Sorry, guys. They're not all fully speed nets, but they're not great either. So I'm not going to run them together for too long. At Jesse S, SD40. I think it's a dash 2. Yeah, the SD40-2 comes the box. That's what you're talking about. It's the B&O patch one. I got that a few years back. I missed the very first run they did of these. So when they reran them, I was able to pick it up. So, sounds real nice. I'll turn that thing down, it's awful loud. Let's do this. Oh, why I'm running so fast. I should be back around a little bit. Catch her again. I think that was the N skill version they did that new run on. If I'm not mistaken. It wasn't HL. Had a chassis in it. Jamming on the rails since I told you the layout time. How would you already 15 and GP39E? So as I like to call them, chop shop GP30s on it yesterday. All right, Anthony. You said you got a little over a month. Damn it. I wonder if I forget to bring my controller with me. I don't know. Do you want me to bring anything else? You have to let me know. Well, we'll talk. Man, that's loud. That's loud. There's my garbage. Much garbage on the peninsula there. Still working on my locomotive. I got a locomotive I'm doing for a buddy too. I gotta get going on that.
Dang it.
Yeah, too much stuff going on. Many things to do. Roller, okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, they're fighting each other just enough over here. They're not speed match. Really great.
Damn. Silence. What the hell is that about? That was weird.
Hmm. Gremlins. Hey, Merry Prince. Thank you. Thanks, off the rails. Good to see you. I'm going to get out of here myself. I got things to get done today.
Yeah, I don't know. Could have pushed it 2 hours.
And just kind of. Yeah, Artie, I'm so friggin' happy with this river scene. It's not even funny, man. I am just so like in disbelief of how it came out. Not that I don't feel like I have the ability to do it. I'm just kind of shocked that I was able to do it as well as it did come out. Um, I was a little worried about the way the reflection was going to look and how to get the rapids to look right. But with the reflection, it looks like they're actually coming out and then kind of dying off. I probably should still do some ripple effects around those rocks and stuff there, but in all honesty, I like it. If I did the ripples, I would lose the reflection because I didn't. I'm being honest, I really didn't think it through where I put those little rock croppings. If I do ripples, it's going to literally block the shot of the reflection there. So I'm reluctant to do it now for, for, for that reason, as well as the fact that I don't want to mess it up. Everything looks pretty decent right now, and I'm happy with it. So I'm kind of like, it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. So that's all. All right, guys, I'm just kind of watching the train run around here and talking. Ah, great, cool, Connie. We're coming around again.
Not bad. Not bad. Let's try to move that over a little bit. Get a full shot of it from here. If I didn't have so much crap in this place, in the way of everything.
Pretty cool shot, I think.
Let's see,
Class lights, can you guys see that?
glass lights down there. Red, off, white, green.
Yeah, Hardy.
Weight test on the bridge.
Pretty neat stuff. Yeah, nice job on these. Probably could, huh? I don't know if I get anywhere with it.
I have the right name.
Pretty cool shot. I don't mind saying so myself. Yeah. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to leave you guys with that shot, and I'm going to cut out of here. And I will catch you guys next week, same time, 9 a.m. I feel like you guys are enjoying that time. Yeah, Kyle, man, that's cool. I've been telling you I've been going to run it, and then I keep forgetting to run it. Well, should pull out my chassis coal cars and do like a whole chassis run. Pull out one of my cabooses. I do have some of the older stuff. I got some that could run, but this is the stuff I should take and put in these cabinets up top that I got, and it'll be more accessible to me. Pull down and run. And now it's all packed away in their boxes, nice and safe and secure, because they got packed away with the move. Not the move, but with the rebuild. Yeah, there's some pulling power on there. These wouldn't run together though, because those are too new of a paint scheme for CSX. You know, I'd have to go with like the first generation, the stealth scheme, or the CN1. I think that's what it'd be. But you know. All right, thanks, Bernard. And I will catch all you guys, like I said, next Thursday. I think Jim's gonna probably still. I think Jim's on tonight. Yeah, it's Thursday night, 6 o'clock for side short line Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I don't know who's on tonight for 8 o'clock for the third rail Thursdays. What else we got? Saturday, you got Artie. You doing a show, Artie, this week? 8 p.m. Eastern.
That's kind of cool. They'll shut themselves down if they're just sitting there not running. Um, you got the guys now, I guess, on Saturday morning. Sidetrack, or on track, back on track. Jeez, oh man, they're back on track at 10 a.m. Saturday. Artie's going to do his Saturday night thing at 8. I'm hoping to catch you on that. Depends if I'm back from Walmart's or not. Sidetrack Sunday, 8 o'clock Sundays. I think is it Heath this week? I'm not sure. And Monday nights, James Gollin and the Trackside Mike, right? Got your show. Is it 7 o'clock on Mondays? The newer show, I believe, and fairly new. They just started up. So, if you're not real, yeah. No, Artie. Yep. Okay. Heath is this week. Sidetrack Sunday. Good. All right, guys. Those are the shows I can think of off the top of my head. If there's any others out there, you know who they are. Catch them. And we'll go from there. So talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I will talk to you all later on. Bye for now. Look for an update video. I got to do one of those. Damn it. All right. Bye. Talk to you later.